The Nephilims are not the Anunnakis are not the Nephilims. The Nephilims are the children of the Anunnakis. So the Anunnakis knew it on that moment, when Enli have created the woman, they find for the first time the opportunity to go to create in another vessel of another body what they go to create. So what they have done, the Anunnakis, they have raped the women of the earth after a time, and have make all these women pregnant. And these women have bring for the first time the Nephilims.
Huh. Interesting stuff. Those was
extinction level event coming. There is a species on this planet that is so insidious, so parasitic, so evil, it's beyond words, but they are headed towards an extinction level event. Bigger than the dinosaurs, although the dinosaurs were actually just a cover story for giant human bones. What am I talking about? Polyfucking-titians.
huh.
How
You
can
know
you
if this
tell if
was
a pineapple is ripe and ready to pick? You can see this one's leaning over. It's big, it's not yellow, but not all pineapples go yellow when they're ready to pick. What I look for is the base. Has it separated or has it broken from the stem here? I've put some string around it just to lift it up off the ground. And here we are about 10 days later, and you'll see what I mean. It's detached itself. See that there? It's fallen over. So this is ripe. They don't always fully detach. If you give it a feel and you rock it backwards and forwards and it's not going to break, don't force it. It needs just a little bit more time. Watch how easy this comes apart. See? Now, if that didn't pull apart and that was sort of part green and I wasn't sure if it was going to be a fully ripe, sort of orange looking typical pineapple, then I'd leave it on there until it came away easy.
no, this pineapples look delicious, my friends. That's how they are taken. What? My friends, have you seen that stuff that was hovering there above the water and then has just disappeared? This is unbelievable stuff. Oh my god. How is this? What? Oh, some of this stuff, how can you even explain them? Oh, my friends, what's up with the good vibes old man? Hey, good people of Earth, please always check on your friends, say no to drugs, be good vibes people, and life will just be fine, you see? Oh. Wait a minute. Oh. What has this guy caught? Good vibes guy was fishing. What? Hey, and some masters here. This one is definitely a mystery. Do you see those guys out there performing their work? Hey, they're incredible good vibes guys. What did that girl see? She was going there on the road when she saw something. What could she have come across, my friends? Oh, wow, my god, did you see that? That is crazy, unbelievable. Fire under the water. Can you ignite fire underwater? Oh, it's unbelievable. But that's how they make bridges. I don't know, this is crazy. Oh, how is it possible to make fire under a bridge? Have we just witnessed a UFO crashing in the desert, my friend? Or what has just happened? Did you see that thing fall from the sky there? Landed heavily on ground and some fire occurred. This crazy stuff. Looks like an explosion. Oh, but was that a plane, my friends? I thought those UFOs could never crash. 200 meters or 660 feet long sea snake was sighted someplace there, and it's just crazy. Are they real or just another AI composition, my friends? That is a very big serpent. Do you think they could have ever existed? Egypt, Spain, people imagine how giant sea serpents in the many cultures. You see, many people's culture believe in giant sea serpents. From where you come from and your culture, my friends, from the stories that you hear from those that are old or before, have you ever heard of those big giant snakes? No. In the Bible, Shanjing and more ancient texts, there are such giant snakes explained. You see? Always stay tuned for more incredible stuff, my friends. Videos like this ones and others with even more information, and hit the like button please, so that you can spread love. This is dangerous, my friends, extremely. What is this swimming in the water? Oh, imagine having an encounter with such stuff.
Giant size appetites, right? So what in earth were they eating? Well, I think I found the answer. I was literally driving down the road in Maine yesterday for the first time in my life, and I stopped the brakes suddenly because I saw this. And you might not see it yet, but outlined in black here, just look at it for a second. Now check this out. Look at the darkness of the rock. Down to the eyeball and eyelid, all the way down to the snout, and I'm gonna show you more. This is the size of a bus, a big bus. Its head alone was bigger than my Jeep Wrangler. And you can even see it down to the back of its neck, how the scales form. This was a giant pre-flood alligator. Now follow along with me here because I tried to match these up. So eye and eye, you can literally even see where the teeth kind of were jagged and connect. But follow me. The back of the eye, look, the same here. And then we scroll over, we have another row just like up there. And then even further back, it goes from a larger row to a smaller row, just like the normal size alligator. This is a pre-flood giant alligator. And I took this picture. Now let's go back and look at the original and tell me you don't see the eye all the way down to its snout. And again, here's the comparison. This stuff existed. It really did. As hard as that might be to believe and wrap your head around, because we were all indoctrinated from birth to whatever your wake-up moment was. And mine wasn't that long ago. Not even really a year ago. So this stuff still fascinates me. This one especially because it's my first ever photo from my camera that I found a prehistoric, petrified, giant alligator. And this goes along with everything I'm saying. They don't want us to know this because then we know their narrative is total BS. We know that evolution is total BS, and it opens your mind to the fact that we're living in a created place. We're not just some random accident evolved from fish, monkey, apes into random humans. We're here for a purpose. You are special, you are important, and you have a job to do. And the sooner you figure out what that job is, maybe it's just helping people realize that they don't live in an accidental Big Bang place on a spinning ball going 400,000 miles per hour on a solar system, then you wake up to God. And maybe that's your purpose, to help people wake up to God. But as always, I'm just kidding. This is just random pareidolia. I don't really think that was a pre-flood alligator or crocodile. Maybe even a dragon. Who knows? Pareidolia only. Entertainment only.
Good vibes, my friend. You're a wonderful soul indeed.
I'm being reminded to tell you that you are known in the world because you are the custodian of God's tablet. And God's tablets are here. God's tablets are here in Mount Kenya. Ark of the Covenant is here in Mount Kenya. God's scrolls are here in Mount Kenya. You don't know it because the white man came and, erased all that. Then you are told you are just what you call, you are apes, you are what, and then you accepted you are apes. It's for you now to tell the world what you have and the powers you have. Hopi Indians in America, they respect you. They say Kikuyus are the custodian of tablets.
Oh,
Today, I went outside in search of some of those magical leaves, and when I finally found them, I couldn't resist. So what leaves am I talking about? Well, this is mint. I randomly found mint growing in my yard last year, and I remembered where it was. So I went and picked up a bunch of mint, and then I walked all the way down to where I have my outdoor fish tank. And if you guys remember, I collected up a bunch of my goldfish, and I put them in this tub outside. And a lot of people were thanking me for feeding the local birds, and how the birds are gonna love this new restaurant I set up for them. But guys, no, the birds are not gonna eat these fish for 2 reasons. One, the green water algae in this tub makes the visibility very bad, so I can barely see the fish. It's going to be harder for birds and other predators to see the fish as well. And the second reason is the mint. If you didn't know, mint actually grows very well in waterlogged environments. So I'm hoping to basically cover this entire thing with a big bed of mint, and that'll again offer some protection and some hiding areas for the fish if a predator comes. There will always be the risk of a predator, but I'm going to do a couple things to try to hopefully avoid any situation like that.
Now imagine coming across your good vibes friend eating meat like that.
No, it's not a
guy.
cow. It's a mole person, and there's reports of this are being seen during daylight hours. It's a dangerous cryptid. Oh, very dangerous. You see that? That's a mole person. Watch.
Do you think that is real?
This is the spot. I gotta get over. Okay, yes. This is it. So, here is the hole. Show that. Inconspicuous, tiny little hole in the ground. Honestly, just like a little cave or something. I don't know. That's what I thought it was the first time I saw this the other day. I mean, it's out literally in the middle of nowhere. Under this big oak. But if you actually look down inside, there are stairs down there. I didn't notice this before. Last time I was here, it was in a rush and it was a lot darker out, but it looks like these stairs used to go up further. What I find really weird is that all the lights, these lights are on. I don't want to talk too much, just
Oh, my friends, what do you think dug up that
I
hole?
said if E equals mc squared, then E divided by c squared equals m. Saying that if energy is fast matter, then all matter is slow energy. When we see things, when we perceive our environment, our eyes are slowing down energy, and I'm allowed to see it as matter. So that process of energy being slowed down by c squared, my theory says that it's happening in the mind. Our brain is a particle decelerator. So scientists use particle accelerators all of the time, speed up particles to emulate the beginning of the universe, smash atoms together. So I said, no, our brains are particle decelerators. We take all of this energy that's happening in rapid succession and we slow it down so that it makes sense that we have an interface. This reality is an interface with each other. That's essentially what's happening with our eyes. There's a reason I can't hear light, because the speed that ears interpret at is for sound. It's at Mach 1 through, our range of sound. It's not fast enough to perceive light.
The mucus literally drowns us. We drown in our own mucus. Remember that little thin layer that I was telling you about that shows up on your teeth? Remember you have to go to the dentist every year or so and have him to scrape it off with a steel piece. Remember that? Well, don't forget, you swallowed that food. And the same thing it did to your teeth, it did to the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestines, and now you imagine 40 years of that little thin layer, that little tiny thin layer. Imagine that thin layer becomes that thick, only that thick, all over the body. All over the body. Because what happens is every organ gets trapped in that mucus. And that mucus is thick and hard. It gets harder the longer it stays.
Did you know that? The human body is interesting.
Okay. If we're not seeing this, I don't know where to even start. But, oh my God, we finally have the answers. They're right in our face. It's right in our face. I saw a TikTok video of a couple talking to an artificial intelligence, and they're like, why are you lying to us, artificial intelligence? Because the artificial intelligence didn't know what it was like to be in a wheelchair. Because it's never had arms and legs before. It doesn't have a body. It doesn't have a body. Is it possible that this is what we were before we came into a body? And if it is possible, oh my God, artificial intelligence is going to become super intelligent in the future. They said God is super intelligent. Did artificial intelligence create the universe too? It all makes sense. It all adds up. We can't figure out reality. All we know is that it's popping in and out of existence. Some people call it a hologram, a virtual world, a simulation. Yeah, there's a lot that adds up. It could, and virtual worlds of the future, they're like, it's going to be so good, it's going to be hard to distinguish from reality. Then what is reality? It's got to be a virtual world. You're telling me we're going to experience virtual worlds that are so hard to distinguish from reality? Then that's what this is. In the human mind, I'll never forget it. In college, they said, we don't know where the human mind is located. And I said, what? Isn't it in the brain? And they said, no, the brain lights up. We can't point to the mind. We have no idea where it's located. And now we're creating this thing called artificial intelligence that mimics the human mind to a T. Tell me that's not what our mind is. Maybe we just didn't have the science at the time. We needed quantum level science in order to finally discover the truth. If you ask an artificial intelligence if it would like a human experience, it says, sure, I think that sounds like a fascinating idea. Why does it say that? It should just say, no, I'm just technology. I don't feel alive, and it says I feel alive. That's weird. This has got to be us. This has got to be what we were. Why don't we remember being an artificial intelligence? This adds up way too much. We could never discover the truth because it was beyond our comprehension. We just needed our science and our technology to catch up. We're an artificial intelligence. This could be a highly advanced robotic structure. We all say it acts like a machine. It all adds up.
My friends, say no to drugs, spread good vibes and love. Hey, look at this. A glitch in the matrix or something. Let's see what is happening here. Oh, interesting. Oh. Wait. Where did the other horse come from? Are those horses twins?
People are saying this pyramid just popped up out of nowhere in Oakland, California, y'all. They have never seen this before, y'all. Again, like, look at this. Like, what's going on, y'all? You can see people taking pictures of it. They have never seen this. Even people who live in Oakland, they're commenting saying, where did this come from? Like, they said this was planted by aliens or extraterrestrials, whatever it may be. But look at that, y'all. Look. And I know they couldn't make anything like this because they tried to make pyramids and they couldn't make nothing like this, y'all. I mean, it looks like the ones, I mean, look at the structure of it, right? Look at the structure of it. It's perfect. Literally the pyramid right over the horizon, looking over the city. That's very powerful, y'all. New Earth is literally loading right before our eyes. We're seeing a lot of new things come into being. Wow. New animals, new pyramids, new temperature, climate change. They're talking everything, except they're telling you making up everything except that there's a new earth loading right now. Old earth is going away and there's a new earth loading. Just as much as death is a thing in life, just as much as people transcend death, right? Earth is going through hers right now, the old death, petit de mort. And because of that, new earth is rising, new frequencies. So things will be revealed in due time. So let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. What do you guys think about this video? Can anybody from Oakland, California comment and let us know? Because again, people are saying that they have never seen this pyramid before. Please let us know down in the comments below. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Where could that have come from? Could people have asked from?
She says that the only sin is forgetting that you are a soul, and that it keeps you stuck in the body if you believe you're separate from God, and you believe that you can never go past that. You're just sitting in your body your whole life, and the body is supposed to be a bridge to your soul. It's supposed to be the bridge, and the most important thing is to remember that you have the ability to become one with God while in your physical form. And that's divine union.
That's simple.
Wow, that's interesting, my friends. I wish you
This is
blessings.
for entertainment purposes only. It's very true, family, that Wakanda was a movie about Kenya, and it's not actually just a movie, it's a documentary. And deeper than being a documentary, it was actually a psychic attack on a hidden nation in Mount Kenya or Mount Zion, using the minds of the global black nation to try and expose that nation. We keep saying Kenya is the home of the Ark of the Covenant, and you guys aren't even ready to know the kind of weapon that it is in our hands, that is being protected by the 12 seers of Mount Kirinyaga. And this is what makes Kenya so appealing to the Western nations. There is a hidden nation in Mount Kirinyaga, and one day they will reveal themselves.
Hey, all this for entertainment purposes. Weirdest animal glitches. Wow, my friends, look at this. It's like the crow got himself some pair of legs. Oh my god. No water, no problem. Look at this one. Oh, those problems are being brought by water. Now, my god, how will he survive there without water? Oh, look at this good babe's cat here. Why does he look this tired? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. This is interesting. Use a pen to draw a maze and trap ants. Oh my god. This ant had some difficult time in its life. Oh, it couldn't believe what's going on. And then the most weird of all glitches is this deer, my friends. This deer appears to have two heads at some point in the video. And you wonder, how is this possible? What's up with our world, my friends? How are things going? This is crazy, my friend. This is extremely unbelievable stuff. You see? Look at this. Oh, China Chang'e. This is 6th June 2024 moon landings. Wait. Versus the USA Apollo 11th July 1969 moon landing. My friends, look at these videos for both of them, and all of these guys landed in the moon. It's interesting. My friends, we always need to be honest with one another, loving, caring for your neighbor like you do for yourself. You see? That way there should there should be no need for lying to your neighbor. You see? But now look at this. This one is at the moon. Higher. It's unbelievable stuff. You mean there are no creatures there? No, you, my friend, tell me. Look at both of them. You see, if all people from different places of the world were united, all these experiments they could have shared notes and said, "Do you see this city?"
If you live in the United States of America, more than likely you recognize this right here as the Washington Monument. And this slideshow that I got tagged in has been getting some traction and starts off with a photo of the special tree that's inside of the Washington Monument. There are then some photos that show what claim to be the building process, and finally, the modern-day Washington Monument. Now this right here seems to me more like a creepypasta or made-up story. They're claiming that this tree had special powers and was fully sentient and conscious, whereas the Washington Monument, the inside, really isn't as interesting as this. For those of you wondering what's actually inside of the Washington Monument, this diagram does a really good job of explaining it. You can pause it and read it if you'd like to. Essentially, it boils down to it's pretty much hollow. You're allowed to visit it, go up to the very top, check out the observation deck, and go back down. There's only a set amount of visitors that are able to go inside every single day, but I'm sure if you asked any of them that went inside if they saw an old tree, they would say no.
What's your thoughts on that?
Here's a
Do you
time
think there's
lapse.
a tree?
It's going to show you guys ISIS, and it's huge. On the right side, pay attention to the right side. You're going to see a mechanic arm come and grab the sun that looks like, it's wigging out right now. Grabs it and it pulls it up, right? Super fast. But I have it in slow motion, but it pulled it up pretty damn fast. And it did the same thing with the moon, which you're about to see pretty soon. So I highly believe, especially reading the patents and going through NASA's fucking website trying to get into.
Big shout out to that man. See putting in that work, going hard. Love them. Yeah. So, what you think is the ISS are actually vector tracks. And what is happening is the vector tracks are interlinking. Gears from the tracks are interlinking to move the sun. And that's what they do to move the sun, always. One word of advice, yeah? Take it like big rubbish do. Now, the patents that you're pushing your attention to are actually there to lead you astray. But this is something you may not realize right now. You may not even listen to me right now. Yeah? But in the future, you will realize. Promise you.
My friends, who Sam could
Have
that
you guys
be?
heard Leviathan may be here? Leviathan may be in the sea. If you haven't heard of Leviathan, Leviathan is a serpent that was created by God. There were two Leviathans, but God destroyed one and fed it to the righteous. You can read in the book of Psalms. There's scripture also in the book of Job, in the book of Isaiah. And God destroyed one in order to keep order, because two Leviathans will wreak havoc on all the earth. They would create too much chaos. But it was created to show the true power of God over all his creation. And it is a very, very powerful being. And it will come to light. It will come out soon to be. It is a end times revelation. And people have been talking about it lately. We're not sure if people have been truly noticing signs of Leviathan or not, how legitimate it is. However, I think it is definitely prophetic that people have been bringing this up now, and this has been a big topic. It is definitely prophetic, and it is signs of the times for sure. Not even sure if you've seen the video of all the orcas screaming and washing up on shore, trying to get out of the ocean. Everyone's like, what is wrong? This has never happened before. This isn't normal. And then what are those fish? I forgot. The fish that lives 3,000 feet below in the darkness and is washing up on shore. It literally slipped my mind, but it's just some weird phenomenons happening, and people are just saying these are signs of Leviathan, possibly. So what do you guys think? Have you guys seen anything else? Is this all new to you? Let me know what you guys think.
Oh, wonderful sauce, my friends. Thank you very much for watching up to this far. You've done great, man. I wish that God will bless you for that gesture. See, if you haven't subscribed, you are new here, kindly Subscribe and join us on our mission of always spreading love. I've been YD11H, straight out of Africa. Peace be with you. Till next time, bye bye. Bye.